The human body, in the light of ancient yogic and tantric wisdom, as expounded by Mahayogi Gorakhnath, is not a mere biological organism, but a reflection of the entire cosmos. It is a finely tuned energetic system that mirrors the vastness and complexity of the universe itself. Central to this esoteric understanding is the concept of nadi, subtle channels through which prana, vital life energy, flows. These are not veins or arteries, but intricate pathways within the energetic body, forming a network of 72,000 channels. These channels are responsible not only for the circulation of life force energy, but also for our spiritual evolution. Among these, 10 are considered most crucial, each one governing particular physiological, psychological, and spiritual functions. The wisdom of these channels was meticulously expounded by Mahayogi Gorakhnath, who revealed how their activation and purification are essential for the union of the individual Atma with the Paramatma. At the very root of these energy channels lies the mulakanda, identified with the muladhara chakra at the base of the spine. This is the origin point from which all nadis emerge, similar to how the roots of a tree spread to support its branches. Just as the tree draws nourishment from the earth through its roots, the body draws energetic sustenance from the muladhara through the nadi. The 72,000 nadis or channels radiate outward like an unseen web, facilitating the distribution of pranic urja throughout the system. From this complex web, 10 nadis are of paramount importance. Ida nadi, pingala nadi, sushumna nadi, gandhari nadi, hastijihva nadi, usha nadi, yashasvini nadi, usha nadi, nadi, and shankhini nadi. Each one serves a unique role in maintaining the balance of energies and guiding the practitioner towards spiritual realization. Ida nadi, associated with the left nostril and often referred to as the lunar channel, carries cooling, calming, and introspective energy. It guards mental faculties, dreams, and the nurturing aspects of consciousness. Pingala nadi, in contrast, flows through the right nostril and is known as the solar channel. It embodies heat, dynamism, action, and outward activity. Sushumna nadi, the most revered of all, lies between ida nadi and pingala nadi and runs through the spine, acting as the central pathway for spiritual ascension. It is through this channel that kundalini shakti, the dormant divine energy, rises to merge with the brahma randhra at the crown of the head, bringing about enlightenment and liberation. The remaining 7 principal nadis or channels further enhance the subtle energetic operations of the body. Gandhari nadi connects to the left eye and governs intuitive insight, while hastijihva nadi influences the right eye, supporting intellectual clarity. Usha nadi and yashasvini nadi connect to the right and left ears respectively, tuning one to divine sounds and inner wisdom. Usha nadi is linked to the mouth and regulates both speech and the subtle absorption of energy through sound. Nadi, associated with the reproductive organs, controls the flow of creative and regenerative energies. Shankhini nadi extends to the throat and serves as the channel for purification and the articulation of higher truths. The dance between ida nadi and pingala nadi is not merely energetic, but profoundly cosmic. They represent the eternal interplay between the opposites, day and night, masculine and feminine, Shiva and Shakti. This duality is essential to existence, yet the goal of the yogi is to transcend it. In the practice of Hatha Yoga, which literally means the union of the Haka, represents sun, and Thaka represents moon. The practitioner learns to balance these opposing forces. Haka, the sound of the solar principle, and Thaka, the sound of the lunar principle, together form the mantra Hat, the natural rhythm of breathing. When these two energies are perfectly harmonized, Prana ceases to alternate between the nostrils and begins to flow into the sushumna. This marks the beginning of inner awakening. Sushumna nadi is revered as the Brahma marga, the highway to the Absolute. Its activation is the culmination of all yogic practices. Starting at the muladhara, it pierces through all 6 chakras and reaches the Brahma randhra at the crown. When kundalini ascends through this channel, the yogi enters the state of samadhi, where all dualities dissolve and only pure consciousness remains. According to Mahayogi Gorakhnath, this is the true objective of Hatha Yoga, not to perform acrobatic postures, but to merge the ida-nadi and pingala nadi into sushumna nadi and transcend the illusion of individuality. This inner union, called yogi yugal or the divine inner marriage, leads to the non-dual state of Advaita. Supporting the functioning of these channels are the 10 vayu, the 10 vital airs. These are not physical winds, but subtle energies that regulate various life functions. Prana, residing in the chest, guards inhalation and the intake of life force. Apan, located in the pelvic region, directs downward movement and expulsion. Saman, centered at the navel, aids in digestion and metabolic balance. Vyan, circulates throughout the body, distributing energy and coordinating movement. Udan, located in the throat, governs speech and the upward movement of energy toward higher consciousness. The 5 subsidiary vayu, Nag, burping, Kurn, blinking, Trikal, hunger and thirst, Devdatta, yawning, and Dhananjay, lingering post-death. All these perform essential roles that support both physical vitality and subtle awareness. Teachings of Mahayogi Gorakhnath are rich in symbolism, reminding us that the microcosm within mirrors the macrocosm outside. The 72,000 nadis in the human body correspond to the 72,000 pathways of stars and energy currents in the cosmos. Ida nadi and pingala nadi represent the dual aspects of existence, while sushumna nadi stands for the transcendent reality that unites them. The mantra hamsa, resonating with each breath, signifies the eternal truth. I am that, soham. In this realization, the seeker no longer remains a separate entity, but becomes one with the cosmic consciousness. The knowledge of Nadis and Prana is well documented in ancient scriptures. The Ghiran Sanhita prescribes shuddhikaran or purification techniques to cleanse these channels. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika offers a detailed exposition on the functioning of ida, pingala and sushumna nadi, stressing the importance of their balance for spiritual progress. The Shiv Sanhita boldly declares that liberation is not possible until the sushumna nadi is fully awakened. Yavat sushumna nadi baddha, tavat prano na sanjati. Thus, according to Mahayogi Gorakhnath, the path of Hatha Yoga is the highest alchemy, a transmutation not of metals, but of the human soul into divine essence. Through sustained practice of pranayama, dhyan, and nadi shuddhi, the yogi gradually awakens to their true nature. The body is seen not as a burden, but as a sacred temple. The Nadis become divine rivers of light, and the Prana, the divine current that ferries the soul across the ocean of illusion to the shores of Brahma Gyan. As Mahayogi Gorakhnath beautifully said, जब ida-pingala मिलन होए, सुषुम्ना में प्रवेश होए, तब हठ योग सिद्ध होए, गोरखनाथ का ज्ञान होए. This timeless wisdom is a map to the infinite, a light that still guides seekers through the darkness of ignorance to the bliss of awakening. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more motivation, and share it with someone who needs a boost today. Until next time, stay motivated, stay inspired, and keep shining. See you in the next video. Shubham Bhavtu.